Are you always wondering how I'm making these profits each and every day whenever I'm trading or whenever I set zones? Most of my zones get respected. In this video, I break down the exact steps I use to catch fast high probability setups each and every day using nothing complicated, just pure price action, structure, and timing. This scalping method helps you to enter sniper trades with confidence, win more setups with less stress, avoid fake outs and liquidity traps, spot continuation and reversal scalps early. You will also trade consistently even on busy days. I'll show you the examples of many trades that we have taken each and every day, and they're giving us the real results.
Want to trade like the pros? Join my free Telegram channel where I reveal the actual trades we've taken, the powerful strategies behind them, and the results that speak for themselves. It's also your direct gateway to my exclusive mentorship and VIP program, where traders are leveling up fast. Don't miss this chance to learn, grow, and win. Tap the link in the bio or description to join free today.
Without wasting much time, let's now get started. The first thing that you have to identify is the direction of the market. And when you identify the direction of the market, of course, you know where the market is heading. But before we go to the direction of the market, the first thing that you have to look at is the time frame. Okay, every day we trade and we do trading, what we call intraday trading. If you want to scalp, most people check on 5 minutes chart, and if you want to do intraday trading, most people check on 15 minutes chart. Yes, I'm used to 15 minutes chart, and that's what gives me money each and every day. I won't call it mainly that scalping, but I can call it intraday trading. First of all, if you get to 15 minutes chart, you will understand where the market is heading in that day time. Anytime you wake up, it doesn't matter if it's New York time, doesn't matter if it's Asian time, it doesn't matter if it's London session. Now, this is what is going to happen. Firstly, this is gold, 15 minutes chart. We can see what the market is doing. It's breaking to the higher highs. After this sweep of liquidity, there was a break of structure around here. Now, what does this tell us? It is telling us that the market is in a strong uptrend. Now, knowing that the market is in a strong uptrend, what we're going to look at is zones that can act as liquidity traps so that we can't fall into the traps. This is what is going to happen. Many people who trade on 5 minutes chart, they are going to be the liquidity around here. And these are the zones that they are going to mark. And when they mark a zone like this, I think you can see liquidity below is taken. So which means we have to look at the zone where liquidity is done. Like all liquidity is taken, internal liquidity, and then we mark those zones. I think you can see this zone now. Now, if you can see this order block around here or this zone around here, we can see that in this zone, every internal liquidity can be taken. So this can be a safe zone, but we still have a lower zone around here and this internal liquidity. So which means if we are taking an entry, we have to wait for the market all the way down so that we can either take an entry in between or around here in the mid, and we put our stop loss somewhere far from the entry so that it can give us some breathing space. And if we are putting the stop loss somewhere far from the entry, that doesn't mean that we are going to risk a lot. We are going to minimize that risk. So how do we do that? You woke up in the day, you check its 15 minutes chart, you look at the direction, mark the zones by the break of structures, look for imbalance, look for liquidity, and then you wait for the market to come to your zone. That's it. Now, this is how we're going to do it. First of all, when you're scalping, you're not looking for a lot of money. But what I can call my trading is what we call intraday trading, of course, because I'm looking for at least in a day to make 100 pips. So imagine you wake up in a day, you are looking for 100 pips. Only that for a day, and you get satisfied. And that's what we are looking at here. That's why I always tell you guys, get to my classes, learn. That's why you see many people are making it in my classes. As you can see, this one is making it. As you can see, that one is making it. As you can see, many good messages because they are now doing it each and every day. They are making money each and every day. They are understanding the concept deeply, and they're making money each and every day. So you don't have to miss this out. Now, this is what I was talking about. Now, this is the liquidity that we are having around here, and this liquidity must be taken at any moment. So we have to mark that liquidity around there. We have to mark it as liquidity not taken yet. So it's a new liquidity around here. And we know that there is also liquidity below this zone. And we still have some zones unmitigated and liquidity not swept yet. So what is going to happen now? The first thing that we have to look at again is the liquidity below, and we have to understand that liquidity below is supposed to be swept at any moment. So you don't have to just be confident of this zone with all your money. The way you trade, like you bring all the money in and then you end up losing. So you have to go slowly. You don't have to put all your capital in. You have to use good risk management and then you trade. So first of all, you have to check how big is this zone. Now, this zone from here to here is 52 pips. Now, why should you risk 52 pips at the moment? And why don't you have to minimize that risk? Now, I think you can check my past videos about how to do what we call lower time frame confirmations and all that, and you will learn how to do that. But for now, because we are on a hurry, I can explain a little bit of that. So this is why we bring this entry around here in the mid, and then we maximize our stop loss around here, but it will still be small that we are risking. So as you can see, we have made our entry to be around here, and our stop loss is 39 pips. It's no longer 50 pips. So which means we have to wait for all this liquidity to be taken inside, and then we take an entry around here, and then we focus above. Now, if we are focusing above, of course, we are looking for how many pips? 100 pips. So let's mark this and we wait for the market. So let's mark this and wait for the market to come to our zone, and then good. So that's it. And how many pips? 100 pips. Now, do you see this? We're looking for 100 pips. We're risking 39 pips to make 100 pips. Now, I want you to look at this. It's a small trade. It's a scalping trade, but different from what scalps that you know most of the time. You guys want to trade like you close at 30 pips, 20 pips. What if the next trade bangs you out? Which means you're not going to be in profits. So if you always look at more profits than the risk, that's when you're always in profits. That's what I can tell you. That's the only secret here. So the more the profits and the minimum the risk, the more you are going to be in profits. That's it. And that's the concept. So this is what is going to happen. You're not going to look at the whole end of this. You're just going to look at least 100 pips. That's it. So let's play this out and we see how the market really reacted to the zone. And let me put it here. And we see if the market really gave those peeps.
If you've been jumping from one free strategy to another and still can't find consistency, it's time to change how you learn. I've created an advanced mentorship at skillsfxuniversity.com, built for traders who want real mastery, not recycled content. Inside, I show you exactly how I break down the markets, catch precise entries, and grow consistent results, without indicators or guesswork. And here's the game changer. When you join the Profit Accelerator, you get a free $10,000 funded account. When you join the Mastermind Access class, you receive a free $100,000 funded account. No extra fees. This is for serious traders only. Tap the link in my bio or check the description below to get started today. Let's build your breakthrough.
Now, good. I think you can see now. The market activated the zone, as you can see around here, and just one move hit all the take profits. Now, this one move that hit all the take profits, we can see very well that market was hunting for liquidity even below the zone. This is why we extend our stop loss a few pips away from the zone. And this is why many people make one mistake of always putting stop losses around here at the main end of the zone around here, and they end up losing. And after losing, they turn into a turtle soup and the market goes back. Now, if you know how to trade, there are many ways of trading these turtle soups. First of all, because you don't know what is happening or what is going to happen at the moment, you are not God and you're not the owner of the market, you are supposed to be willing to take a re-entry if the market sweeps you out, but only after confirming that it was a sweep of liquidity. Mark me well. Only after confirming that it was a sweep of liquidity. If you just take a zone like this and then you lose, and then the market is still breaking to the lower lows, and then you take a re-entry, of course you end up losing all the money or hitting or blowing up. So that's not what we want. What we want is you to understand the concept of liquidity. That if the market is coming, maybe let's say your first entry was around here, and then you see the market dropping down, you analyze, you understand that, okay, this is liquidity, this is liquidity. So if I take a re-entry around here, I'm good. And that's what people do. So you can see the results of this trade that we took. Those are the results of this trade that we took, and we made some good profits, of course. We made some good profits. So after the sweep of liquidity, the entry was fine and 100 pips made and above. So I think you can see how simple this is. And that's why I always tell you guys, get to classes, learn how things are done. You don't have to complicate yourself. Wake up in a day, look for some simple confirmations, take a trade. Take a trade. And if you can visit my website, www.skillsfxuniversity.com, you will see a free PDF there, and you can download that PDF and see what I'm talking about, like how things are done. And if you're interested in the classes, of course, I'll give you the installment way of payment. I know some people can't afford me because I teach real trading. I don't teach noisy things. I teach real trading and real traders. So if you can afford a few of the money as you're learning and you pay the rest slowly, slowly, it's fine as long as you are learning. Because what I'm looking at is a generation of real profitable traders, not scammers. So guys, make sure you subscribe, like, share, and comment to the video. And also you can also join my free Telegram channel like I told you before, and you join the community so that you can learn. Let this coming year be your year when you are a profitable trader. Don't waste more time. This is your time to make it. This is your time to understand how to trade. This is your time to make it in trading. So don't miss anything at all. All right, guys, ciao. Let me see you in the next video, and make sure you keep back testing. You keep sending me messages to ask me questions about these things. I'll be explaining you, I'll be guiding you where necessary, and let's keep it up. Let's make it profitable.